Hello everyone, it's Sheila's back again. Welcome to my channel. I am onto the second front on the little blackberry cardigan, the 22-inch blackberry. Already have the one done. It's the back. That's the left front. And I'm part the way up the right front on that one, so it'll not be too long for that one now, and then I'll just have the three little hats to do for Helen. So I am only knitting this until the light goes on. Once the light goes on, I just cannot knit these dark colours, even with the neck light, but I'll just finish this row and I'll tell you a little bit of other information that I'm going to tell you about. Just finish that row. I'll put that down. I have just started another channel. It's going to be a shopping and cooking channel, so any shopping that I do and any cooking will be on this other channel, to separate it from this one to do with knitting and crochet and, you know, knitting tips and things like that. It'll be the third channel that I have going, and I have just put a video up and I've shown this. I've just been buying this from Amazon, and I've done a little video showing about this little, it's a desk mounting stand for when I do my tutorials and things. That's what it's for. So I've just put that up, but I will put a link in this description box in this video for you to find my other channel. It's just called Sheila's Shopping and Cooking. That's all it's called, and that's all you need to look for. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm doing a little bit knitting, but I'm nearly finished this one, the pink, the back, and the two fronts on that one, because it's all done all in one anyway. And I've done one sleeve and I'm halfway up the other sleeve, and there'll be a little bit wool left over when I've finished. And I have weighed, because when I started this sleeve I had exactly a full ball. I had just enough to finish the other sleeve, so I weighed the 50-gram balls. So I weighed the sleeve, one sleeve that I had done, and the little hat that I did on the other one, the other cardigan that I done with the little hat. Weighed them together, and if there was 50 grams or maybe it's just under, I might have been able to get a hat out, but there was 67 grams altogether. So I know, and I haven't, that was without putting the neckband around the cardigan, so I know there's not going to be enough for a hat, but I might try and do a little, you know, one of those little ear warmer things around, because there'll probably be enough to do a little band for round the head, just to use up the rest of the wool. So that's for that one sorted out. And my other channel, when I do it, I'm going to transfer all my anything to do with knitting, anything to do with shopping and cooking of this channel. I'm going to transfer them onto that channel to get some videos onto it, but I'll be deleting them off this channel afterwards, because I'm not sure whether YouTube lets you have the same videos on two channels. So I will transfer them over and then I'll delete them one at a time as I put them over, because I have got quite a lot of shopping and quite a few cooking things on this channel. It'd be a little bit better for people to find things like that for, you know, for what they're doing. But it's been quite a miserable, not really very warm today. I've had to put a cardigan on today, you know, and more or less fastened up because I was cold in the house. I think it looks like our autumn is on its way. And we're not even into September yet. It's a little bit you know. But anyway, I was at my granddaughter's yesterday and I did take this one along with me. That was how I got so much of this one done, because I didn't fancy taking anything like this along, because I know what the kids are like and I wouldn't get, you know, I could end up making mistakes with the kids there. But it'll not be much longer for these ones, and then I can get them sorted out. And I was messing about this morning with my crochet, because when I finish this one here, the couple of hours in the morning that I spend on doing things like this, I'm going back to doing my crochet, the little bags and things. And I was messing about with the crochet and the zip to see whether I could. I've looked at one or two videos where they were doing the starting the crochet off on the zip itself, and I tried that, and I've got one of the zips in here that I think I was trying to show you. I have a bag with a lot of different zips in here, you know, different colours and that. And I picked this one out and I marked the zip. I don't know whether you can see it, I hold up close, where I was putting the stitches for to start off the crochet around the zip, so that I wouldn't have to sew the zip on after I had crocheted the bag. I thought I'll start doing it on here. I need to plug my thing into my computer because its battery's going flat. Where's the little hole goes in, that's it. So I thought I'd watched one or two videos where they do that with the zip, where they start the crochet off on the zip itself. Well, I tried it. That's because you can see it's not on the zip. I took it off the zip. I put this number of stitches. I crocheted I had to use a very thin. I have some really very fine crochet hooks. They're like more like needles. I don't think they're even 1 millimeter. I think they're about 6.60 millimeter, something like that. And I used one of those to put the hole in to bring the thing through. But I could not get that. When I was crocheting around it, I couldn't get it to fit the actual size of the zip. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. And I'd done quite a few number of rows without, no, that's no good, I don't like that. I'm just going to stick with the way I normally do them myself. So I pulled it all out and just left it. Well, that zip's got the mark on where I had to put a tape measure on and mark. I marked off like 1 centimetre hole all the way along, and when I put the wool in, when I actually crocheted the first row, I did 2 stitches into each little loop that I had made. Otherwise I wouldn't have had enough stitches the way it was. But the way they do it on the tutorials and that, it just did not work out the way I tried it. And the zip was all bent like this and that when I had it, you know, and I thought, that looks terrible, that. So they are going to be done the way I normally do it and stick to my own way of doing things, which I know I can do better than the way what other people put videos of what they do. They can stick with what they do and I'll stick with what I do. Put that back in there. I wish I buy these zips. I've got a bag full of zips here. Some of them were sent to me by Kate from the last homely house, but some of them I bought from Temu. And I wished with Temu that you could pick the colours you wanted, because a lot of them are all dark colours, you know, and I would have wanted some light, like pinks and whites and blues and that, but they all seem to be dark. The reds, like lilac, and there's 1 or 2 pink and orange or something like that. But I was looking at the zips, thinking about ordering something else from Temu, because I was thinking about maybe knitting some little boys' cardigans and putting zips instead of buttons on. So I was having a look on Temu, and I can buy the open-ended zips quite cheap on there as well. So I might have another look at Temu and order 1 or 2 more things that might come in handy from them, because they are quite cheap, the things that you get on that Temu. So that was just a little bit today to let you know what I've been up to, and like I'm saying, I'll put a link to my new channel in the description box, so it's easy for you. Anybody that wants to subscribe to me, and that just click on the link, and it'll take you straight onto the new channel. And there's only the one video at the moment, but like I said, I'm going to sort out some from my other channel and on this channel actually, and transfer them over to there. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.